Hello everybody, I'm Melissa and welcome back to Book Bar and welcome to my new January TBR Uno. Sorry, I am in a completely different place and my background is a disaster, and my lighting is probably terrible. But I am stranded in California. Not really stranded. I'm at my parents' house, but I was supposed to be back in Texas 2 days ago and my flight got canceled. So I'm stuck in California until Friday and I wasn't going to film this, but then I was like, no, you know what? I need to. I want to have it out. So, and I wanted to change TBR Uno in January anyways. So I'm going to just quickly, I've already shuffled the cards, but I do need to reshuffle them. And I do want to kind of point out some new features of it. So basically, this time around, I made each color kind of have a specific theme for it. So yeah, so this time I had each color have a specific theme. So yellow is going to be more of anything. So there's rereads, there's not necessarily romance genres, other things. Red is physical TBR, owned TBR, Kindle, library, different places of sources to read the books from. Blue is romance specific, so blue will have to be a romance book, which, I mean, obviously I read mostly romance, so that is that. And then 5 is green is other people choosing my TBR, so whether that's a book club pick, or my mom pick, or a friend pick, or different things like that. And then the wild cards, I did actually write on them, so there's 2 rereads and then 2 mood reads. So reread, mood read, and then read, and mood read. So those are more specific. And then these actually we did have, so shuffle hands. I'm not sure. This will probably be just shuffle what I already have. Then change nothing. So nothing will change on my things. I have shuffled the prompts already used. I am going to try to pick the book before reading the next prompt, before picking the next card. So I'm going to try to do that this time around, whereas last year I picked the books after I read all the prompts. There are some specific things that obviously that won't happen for if I'm reading my mom pick, a friend pick, things like that. I'm not going to have time. Generally when I'm filming, I don't have time to go back and add in those things later. It's all pretty much done within a short amount of time. So, and then shuffle cards left. So I am going to try to be better about picking books as soon, and if I do, maybe I'll have an option I have to pick from those options, and then if I have to redo, I have to redo. So I hope that makes sense. Now I'm gonna put you on pause and shuffle these cards again, and then I will draw 7 and we'll go from there. Okay, I have shuffled. I do have my little handy dandy cheat sheet of books that I do need to read this month. Most book clubs have not announced their picks yet, and I'm not gonna put those on my TBRs anymore, just because I feel when I do, then I feel I have to read them, and I don't always want to participate. So I'm just not gonna put them on there. If I do read it and it's part of a book club, I will say that in my wrap-ups. But I just don't feel like putting that on there anymore. So I do have the SJM-Along. We are reading Crescent City 1. The live show of that will be on my channel. So I'm excited for that. It is one of my favorite books of all time. So pretty stoked to reread that. And then I'm also participating in the Folk of the Air Along, which is hosted by myself, Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings, who put it all together. Samantha from Books with Samantha, Christy from Christy Reads a Lot, and Chandler from Chandler Ainsley. So we are reading all of the books in that series in the month of January. The Cruel Prince, The Lost Sister, The Wicked King, The Queen of Nothing, How the King of Elfame Learned to Hate Stories, and then The Stolen Heir, because that comes out in January, so we will be reading that. And then I am doing 12 Books from 12 Friends Challenge. I have not picked that one yet. I might, and I'll talk about it at the end. And then, again, 23 books to read in 2023. I am doing a spinner wheel. I've already done it. And the 2 books that were picked were Still Bathing and The Culmination of Everything. So we'll see if I get an additional 23 books, 23 and 23. I will add that. I'll add a 3rd book So we will see. Now we're just going to go ahead and get into the picks for Uno. I'm going to draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The nice thing is that I wrote all the prompts on the cards, so I can't tell when it's a prompt and when it's a additional thing. So the first one is favorite trope. Okay, and it's blue, so it's a romance. So it can be age gap, sports romance, anything like that. We will see. Trying to think. I do know that Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt is a single dad, and I do love single dad. So that might be my go-to for that. We'll see. I don't know. See, some of these are hard because I just don't know what I'm in the mood for. And then, oh, I draw 2. Okay. And those, the additionals, I'm not, like, if it's a skip or anything or draw 2, I'm not doing those based off genre or based off the color. It's just, I'm drawing 2 more. So I drew my 2 more. Then another draw 2. Okay. We're off to a great start. I've had 1 book and a lot of draws. So this is a book club book. Okay. So I will be doing a book club. I don't know which one yet. We'll see. I would also say, like, read-alongs, those count. So actually, I think I do know. Jess from Peaceful Books has a Patreon, and her Patreon book club book is The Obsession by Nora Roberts, and I do really want to read it. So I will probably be reading that one. I don't have it with me, and I'm not going to look up what it is. Then, ooh, lowest rated. Okay, so now here comes the fun. The problem is I don't have, like, an owned TBR shelf on my Goodreads, so I just have my Goodreads, and yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, but I'm just gonna put my want to reads, and I'm gonna go with in order of, like, lowest rated, and if it's a KU book or a book that I already own, I will read it. If it's one I have to buy, I'll just go for the next lowest rated. So let me do that. I will put up the image right here of me doing all of this so you can see the screenshot. Okay, where's my books? Sorry, this is taking forever. Want to read. So I have 254 books on my want to read shelf. And how do I do this again? There we go. All right. It is recording so you guys can see. Average rating going up, or yeah, starting at the lowest. Okay, so the 3 lowest rated I can't read because I have to buy them, and I'm not going to buy them. So it looks like, I think this might be a KU book. Let's see. Nope, not a KU book. Okay. None of these. That's a holiday book that'll probably already be read. Okay, I actually do have this one. The Scoundrel Falls Hard by Sophie Jordan. It has an average rating of 3.61. I do have the arc of it, so I have it I have it owned, basically. So yeah, I guess that is what I am reading. The Scoundrel Falls Hard by Sophie Jordan. Let's read what it is about. I got it for like forever ago, and I forget what it's about. So A devil's bargain burns the hottest. For years, fiercely independent Gwen Cully has worked as the village blacksmith, keeping her family's business going. But when a local rival threatens her livelihood, Gwen has nowhere to run until a devastatingly handsome fugitive takes shelter in her shop and sparks fly. Oh, okay. That actually sounds really good. So that is what I am reading this. I will be reading that one finally. Good thing I haven't read it. It's on my, it was an arc. So, all right, next book is Randomized TBR. Okay. So, I am just going to do a random number generator. I don't have all of my books right now. I only have like my physical. So we're just going to go with that because I have not had time to add all of my books. So I'm just going to do a random number generator. I will screen record that again from 1 to, actually, hold on. Let me do it this way. We're going to do from 1 to 131 because those are the ones that are not read yet. And so again, I will be screen recording. You'll see right here where I do a random number generator. My keyboard is terrible. 1 to 131. Generate 110. Okay. So that is The Friendship Equation by J.R. Gray. Okay. I believe that this is a male-male romance. So that's fun. So yeah, putting that on there. So I actually think J.R. Gray is going to a signing that I'm going to in February, so it'll be good to read a book from them. And yeah, so there we go. The Friendship Equation. I'm not going to say what it's about because I don't feel like looking it up on Goodreads, and I don't have the book with me, obviously, since I am not at home. So, all right, there we go. Then we go with Owned TBR. Okay, again, a book that I own. This one I don't have to randomize. I can just pick one. At this time, I'm not going to pick one because, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be a KU book. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I will go with Throttled by Lauren Asher because I do really need to read that and I want to get it done. So that's what I'm going to go with for now. It might change. Ooh, a mystery or a thriller. Okay. I think I'm going to go with probably The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead because I own it and I've been wanting to read it. And I've been wanting to try more mysteries and thrillers. My best friend really likes them and I'm trying to get her more into romance. She's trying to get me more into mystery and thriller. So we got to compromise. We got to compromise here. Then, oh, okay. So I went from the lowest rated. Now I'm doing the highest rated. So again, you guys are really getting all of the screen recordings today. We are going back to my Goodreads, and then we're going to go back to my Want to Read shelf. But first I got to screen record again. And my books. And then we go Want to Read. And average rating going the other way. So the highest rated. Okay. What? It's a bunch of books that aren't out yet. So, let's see. Can't read any of those. I'm not going to do that one. Okay. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. This has an average rating of 4.54. I already own it. So, that is what we are going with. Because I have that and I have the audiobook, I think, from my library. So, perfect. We are going to be reading Before I Let Go. I know that it is more of a women's fiction with a heavily romantic subplot. I know people absolutely adore it. It's second chance romance. So, okay, historical fiction. Finally putting the Tattooist of Auschwitz on here. I've been wanting to read it. I've been needing to read it. It sounds fantastic. So yeah, Tattooist of Auschwitz is going on here. And then a skip. Okay, so I can skip any of these that I so choose. That's not too bad. Not too bad of a TBR. So favorite trope. There's a lot of options that I could do. I think I might do Funny Feelings. I obviously then had to draw 4 cards. Book club book. I'm going to do The Obsession by Nora Roberts. All of these, again, could change. But for now, I did my lowest rated, which was The Scoundrel Falls Hard. I randomized my TBR and got The Friendship Equation, my own TBR. I haven't picked one yet. I have a lot that I want to read. Or I think I said Throttled by Lauren Escher. So we're just going to keep that. Mystery or thriller, The Last Housewife. Highest rated, Before I Let Go. And historical fiction, The Tattooist of Auschwitz. And my mother is coming in here and bugging me. Sorry for that. And then skipping. A skip, if I so choose. Might end up being the mystery or thriller or the historical fiction. Or even the lowest rated. Who knows? But yeah. That is all I have for now. I don't really know. Sorry that this is very just out there, because it's hard doing this because I'm not at home. So yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a blue heart emoji because I'm in my brother's room and it's very blue. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps me out, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.